DWTS that is where you head for those tickets, and trust me, they do sell out. So wherever you are in the country, there's a lot of places they're hitting for the first time. Make sure you get your tickets and head along. And support the family, support all your favorite pros. They're all going to be there. So thank you so much, Rudy, for your support. And thank you for the great questions tonight. Tonight, I think, really is from them and all the things that is going on. You take that emotion and then you say, hey, you're going to have to learn a dance every week in 3 or 4 days. You've got all this pressure.
Yes.
But then you've also, he knows that there's this thing that's happening over here.
Yeah.
He's doing incredibly well, and I think that is down to Cheryl keeping him focused week to week on the dance.
And of course, his fiance must be watching this. He just got engaged yesterday, so I'm sure he wants to do really well for her too. So much at stake. People
so many people getting engaged.
Real people like dancing on stage, and they have so much running through their heads that you really have that 1.5 minutes just to get it like exactly right and do it exactly the way you've rehearsed it. And if emotions come into it, which is very risky on this week, then it could all go down the Swanee.
Yeah, and then it also could be lifted to heights where you absolutely feel it. And again, I know we spoke of this before, but with Bindi and Derek and that dance for her dad, it got really emotional. But I think it was almost a dance that won her the competition, because no one that was watching that didn't feel the pain that she was going through, and it just, they fell in love with her. Their hearts broke for her. I think I was up here, I think, with Kim, and she was crying. It was so hard not to get very invested in Bindi after that. So that's why this week is so important. But look, the struggle then is some of the guys are just celebrating their career successes, and it's how do you make that as powerful as some of these emotive stories?
I like the emotional ones. I like to feel that. I like to go deep and really like dig deep. But these more joyous, uplifting ones, they're the type of thing that I think, if you get people smiling at home and if you get people moving along to the dance and actually feeling it, it's all about believing in it, believing in yourself when you dance. It's all about that confidence, because if you have that confidence and you can make somebody else have that confidence in you, that's the key. It's about making the people at home like loving what you're doing, like really into it, whether that's crying along with you or smiling and cheering along with you. You have to get that message across.
You want them to invest.
Exactly. It's exactly what you said. We want them to invest, and when you're in danger is when you do a dance that's neither you know, it's not relatable, and somebody at home can't quite sympathize with you, or they can't feel happy with you. If they can't feel anything for what you're doing, then that's a danger zone.
Yeah, and I guess that is all down to the pro to ride that line. When Tara was up here, she's like, I'm going to be a blumbering mess. And you could see Sash was like, I'm just going to make her not watch the package, and I'm going to just keep it together. But I also, by the same rationale, want that emotion.
Exactly. But here's the thing. Here's what I think personally is, if people are at home, they're watching the package and they know what the dance is about, magically they will be invested. So if, say for instance, Tara, if she was to watch her package and then get emotional and then the dance wouldn't go so well, it would be very bad. But if she wasn't to watch the package but the viewers at home watch, she could still dance her dance and they would see that in her.
I mean, it must be emotional right now to be able to dance on. Look at this one, James.
And it's tough.
What is the food situation for Canadian Thanksgiving?
Traditional poutine or what? I mean, it's actually just kind of like American Thanksgiving. We just have it in October instead of November.
Wow.
If I'm honest.
Man.
It's not a whole lot different.
So you're going to leave here and what are you trying to jump the gun on us? I mean, what's the game plan there?
No, we did it last night actually. My girlfriend Becky, Sharon, and I, we went out and got some dinner, and we got some turkey and some sweet potatoes and some mac and cheese.
Connor didn't get the invite?
Thanks for the invite.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, wow,
Unbelievable.
Connor was busy. He had to drive a race car today.
I did, yes, I did.
Connor, when you look at something like this and you think about racing, you know what James has been through, and you know what tonight's about.
Yeah.
It's not about the crash, it's about the recovery, and it's about what happens next.
For sure.
You were there and you went through that with him. Tell us what that was like for you as a buddy.
Honestly, I mean,